Okay, we're going to make a hoppy sushi sauce bottle. Here's the items we're going to need. We're going to need a sushi sauce bottle, some sponge, a jig head, some 30-pound leader, a stinger hook, and a little O-ring washer. So all the items we're going to need are there. Plus a pair of scissors and a knife. First thing we're going to do is going to cut the lid off, the top of the lid off the sushi sauce bottle, and put that aside. Then we're going to cut a small length of 30-pound leader. Easily tie it straight to the jig head like so. Have that aside. Your stinger will eventually be going to that line. I'll show you what the O-ring is for in a minute. So what we've got to do now is get your sushi sauce bottle from the center to the thread of the neck. We need to cut a hole. So see where I've already done that? It's a straight split. Okay. So what's going to happen now? We're going to get the lid. We're going to thread it through the leader line that you've put on, having the thread facing away from the hook, away from the sink of your jig head. So it'll end up like that. So I'll do that now. Try to do it with one hand for you. Okay, so I've done that, and it looks like that. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to thread that. Oops. So we're going to thread the hook. Well, it's hard to do with one. Sorry. It sits up there on its own. There we go. You can see the hoppy scotch in the background. Throw your lid on. That's screwed on. So now we're going to pull that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put the hook in the thread, come back up where you made that split, like so. You should be able to push that straight in, and it should lock itself into that. It's slowly going in for me. If you wanted to leave it like that, you could, but I'm going to go a bit further. It should go all the way in, like so. Now with your leader line, just pull it a bit tight, and you want that to be underneath. So it's going to be like that. So it will be like that. And that's what we've got so far. That leader line will be going underneath. That O-ring will be going over the back of the tail, holding it into position. And then we're going to tie the stinger hook to that bit there. Okay, so I've tied the hook to the leader. So what we're going to do now is get that O-ring, thread it over the hook, bring it up, and hook it over to here. So there's the O-ring. So now the leader line's going underneath, and there's your lure basically. So all we've got to do now is fill it up with sponge. You can put bait on that so the fish can go in. If one fish might be able to take the whole lot, or he might be lucky enough just to catch the fish with the stinger. So So all we're doing is using one strip of sponge and cutting it into little squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be 6 sponges. And all you're doing is getting a knife and then pushing it into that little gap there. So I'll get one, get my knife. It's so very easy actually, as long as you don't stab yourself. That's one. And just push that bit back right to the back. And you put another one in. Squeeze it back. You roughly go 3 on each side. That's that side done. And you spin him around. Lift that up a bit. Get that there. Get your knife again. Get him in there. Give it a push. Slide him back down the back. Get another bit. You should have one bit left somewhere. There he is. That's done. That should automatically close up itself like that. So then you got a Hopster lure. So basically what you can do, you get tuna oil or fish oil or whatever one you want to use. You fill that up, sponge up with the oil, and then it slowly, when you're in the water, it slowly releases itself in the water as a scent.